हाल है आप हैं you are representing which newspaper?
Indian Express.
Indian Express. So you would like to ask some question?
Actually, it's an honor for me to meet you in the first place.
I think it was you who asked for some time the day before yesterday and
That's
yesterday
right.
also.
Yeah.
And
I've been trying to meet you
couldn't
desperately.
turn up, huh?
Yeah. Start with what exactly was the need for to start the Ahmadiyya movement by your first caliph? What was
Well, it is not the Caliphate which started Ahmadiyya movement. It was a prophecy of the Holy Prophet of Islam 1,400 years ago. Then in the later days, a follower of mine will appear who will be the Messiah and Mahdi of the age,
Yeah.
and reformer of the age. And he even asked very firmly to the Muslims that whenever he appears, you must try to obey him, follow him, accept him.
Yeah.
So it is the fulfillment of the prophecy, according to our belief,
Mm-hmm.
which was made by the Holy Prophet of Islam.
Mm-hmm.
So it is not that, and even all other religions have foretold about the advent of a person in the latter days who will join all the religions together and
Mhm.
bring peace in the world.
Mm.
So we believe that that person, there cannot be some different persons, then there will again be a chaos and rift.
Right.
So that person is Mirza Ahmad, who came and claimed himself to be the promised Messiah,
Mm-hmm.
Islam, in 1889.
Mm-hmm.
And after his demise in 1908, then the succession started, and that's called Khilafat.
Yeah, and I'm curious, why could he be the promised one for all the religions rather than Islam? It's written that he's a promised one for all the religions.
because we believe that the last of the prophets is the Holy Prophet of Islam, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said that now in Islam all the good teachings of all the religions have come, accumulated.
Mm-hmm.
And so that now, according to our belief, the Holy Prophet of Islam is the last law-bearing prophet.
Mm-hmm.
And the Holy Quran is last law-bearing book.
Yeah.
And in the Holy Quran, all the teachings of all the previous prophets have been collected, and they were revealed. And the Quran verifies all the teachings of all the prophets also. So Islam is the only religion which believes or asks their followers to believe in every prophet. Some of them have been mentioned in the Holy Quran, and quite a number of them are not.
Mm-hmm.
But it is mentioned in the Holy Quran that every nation and people had prophets. So here the teaching is very much consolidated.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we believe that if ever a person is first to come in the latter days, he should appear in Islam, according to our belief. And you are,
and he is supposed to represent all the other religions as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Prophet Messiah al-Islam, he himself has mentioned in so many of his books and in his poems also, in couplets, that मैं कभी आदम कभी मूसा कभी याकूब. When he named various prophets and said the advent of all those previous prophets, or the advent of the followers of those prophets which was foretold for the later days, has been joined, accumulated, and
resulted in this person.
Reflected in my person.
Yeah. Okay. I'm taking this out of the past to present, and I was told that the Ahmadiyya movement is growing much faster in countries like Ghana.
Yes.
Start with you were there in Ghana.
Yes, I have been in Ghana for almost 8 years.
What could be the reason about like Ghana, Benin?
Not the reason.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
Third world countries. I mean, that's what I just amused.
Because they are less materialistic. Huh? They are very much religious minded. They recognize their creator.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? They are less involved in worldly matters. Hmm?
People in Mali, Ivory Coast.
All of the African countries. It's not necessary that every African country is giving us a promising response. No. There are quite certain countries
Mm-hmm.
where we are progressing very rapidly, or at least with a good pace.
Mm-hmm.
But there are certain where we are facing the opposition.
Yeah. Especially in Pakistan.
Not in Pakistan, even in African countries also.
Uh-huh.
Where there are so-called orthodox mullah influence, or some Muslim countries influence, those who are opposed to us. There, at least we are facing
they are the one who is more
opposition, yes.
They are most bothered with your growth and the movement.
Yes, they know we are fast growing community, and we are the people who negate the teaching of jihad, the wrong teaching of jihad.
Yeah.
We say that jihad is the reformation of your inner self.
Yeah.
Eh?
We'll come to that a bit later. I was also reading about the movement and the ideology behind it, and very amusing. I mean, I'm new to this, and what I found was that you consider even Krishna, Rama, Mahavir,
Yes,
Buddha.
that's what I told earlier.
Yeah. But
That
then
we believe that all the nation and people had prophets,
Yeah.
and according to the founder of the Ahmadiyya movement,
Yeah.
these were the people who loved God, and God sent them.
Yeah. So are the followers of these prophets or schools of thought, you're actually kind of circle out everyone, and which means that Ahmadiyya is actually accepting most of the known.
We preach the teaching of Ahmadiyya or the true Islam to everybody, and those who like it, they come and join us, whether they are from Muslim, from among the Muslims, from among the Christians.
Which is logical. But then my thought was that aren't there lots of contradicting views, like say propagated by the thought of Krishna, propagated by the thought of Jesus, how can we, encompass everything together? Can we put everything together?
If you bring the true teaching into one or two simple words, these are the teaching which was told by every prophet, and that is, come towards their creator, bow before him,
but the
worship him, and discharge the due rights. I have been telling all the time, even yesterday I said the same thing, and discharge the due rights towards his creation. So there are further division of certain teachings which were necessary during the time of those prophets. What I am saying, they all have been consolidated into the Holy Quran. So when people realize that these are the true teachings, there might be some differences, slight differences, that Christians believe that he was a son of God and prophet at the same time.
So it's a question of interpretation.
Interpretation. So those who understand our interpretation, they say yes.
Be with you.
Those who do not, then they are free to do whatever they like. This is what is written in the Holy Quran. There is no compulsion in religion.
Yeah.